Hi, guys, and welcome to Classic TV Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, not yet. Please subscribe. Thank you. Today's video is the top 10 episodes of MASH, according to IMDb. So this was voted for by watchers, by fans. So let's see if you agree with what they chose. Number 10 is Point of View. With 11 seasons, MASH found itself experimenting more as the years went along and straying from the usual formula, often with great success. One of the most famous examples of the boundary-pushing episodes came in season 7 with Point of View, which was undeniably a MASH episode, but from a completely unexpected perspective. Number 9 is April Fools, from season 8. Much of the humor in MASH comes from its characters, especially Hawkeye, telling jokes as a coping mechanism for the horrors of war, or as a way to diffuse the tension that comes with working in a military hospital. It's fitting, then, that it would be an April Fool's-centered episode, with this one also being the season 8 finale. Its plot sees a strict and intimidating colonel choosing to visit the 407th 7th on that day, and the chaos that unfolds as a result. It harkens back to the prank-heavy nature of the show's earlier seasons and movie, standing out as an acclaimed late-era MASH episode that's beloved for the reasons other than getting particularly dark or formula-breaking. Adam's Ribs in season 3. MASH always managed to mine great comedy and drama from Hawkeye's heightened emotions, thanks to Alan Alda's iconic performance. But in the case of Adam's Ribs, it's former. The premise sees Hawkeye getting sick of the usual food the doctors are served, which sets him on a quest to get barbecue spare ribs sent to Korea from his favorite restaurant in Chicago. It's a ridiculous premise, but an undeniably memorable one, and things escalate into a satisfyingly farcical way throughout. It's simpler than many great MASH episodes, but has a direct, straightforward nature that also makes it a blast to watch in its own way. Sometimes you hear the bullet from season 1. Most MASH people will point to season 1. Sometimes you hear the bullet as the first time MASH was unafraid to get downbeat and emotionally intense. In this instant, most people would be right, because there is usually an important episode with MASH's run and hinted at the more challenging direction that the show head towards as the years went on. Goodbye Radar Part 2. As the title suggests, Goodbye Radar is all about bidding farewell to one of MASH's best characters, Corporal Walter Radar O'Reilly. It was a pivotal part of the first 7 seasons of the show, playing the company clerk while being the youngest and most naive, but generally kindest main character on the show. It's also notable for being the only main character played by the same actor in both the movie and TV versions of MASH. Gary Burkhoff requested to leave the show, and his character was sent off in a heartfelt and perfectly bittersweet way, with it being one of several emotional episodes about bidding characters farewell. Death Takes a Holiday. Airing in December of 1980, Death Takes a Holiday is appropriate enough MASH Christmas episode. That being said, it's a good deal more downbeat than you'd expect a sitcom Christmas episode to be, given the main plot here revolves around the doctors trying to save a critically injured soldier to ensure his family doesn't have to think of Christmas as the day he died. Lifeline, season 8. Like the aforementioned Point of View, season 8 Lifetime is another incredible, well-executed, boundary-pushing episode of MASH. It's about a risky procedure that needs to be decided upon and completed within a limited amount of time, and each minute is explored in the episode, which was innovative because it's played out entirely in real time. Number 3 is Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen. It's almost not fair to compare Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen to all the episodes of MASH, as this series finale runs for 2 hours and hits hard emotionally. It's the send-off the show deserved, and though it's highly rated on IMDb, it's arguably a little strange that it's not the highest rated considering its legacy, and the fact it's hard to imagine anyone not being moved by it. Huddle, number 2. Huddle is perhaps the most acclaimed, purely funny episode of MASH, as its high point of the show's first season, which tended to be more focused on humor than drama. It's all about something small, spiraling hilariously out of control into farcical territory where centering on a lie about an officer who doesn't actually exist, eventually causing unforeseen chaos. Number 1, I'll be seeing you, Henry. It's sad saying farewell to Radar in Season 8, and bittersweet bidding farewell to everyone at the Season 11. But the most well-known character departure is easily that of Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake. The episode has him saying goodbye after being discharged, only for an unexpected development at the episode's conclusion to change things up entirely. It went in a direction no one at the time could have expected a show like MASH to go, and as such, I'll Be Seeing You, Henry is one episode that demonstrates how MASH was just as good a drama as it was comedy. The episode's an iconic one for MASH, and perhaps even television as a whole, making it high IMDb rating more than understandable. That one was a heartbreaker. It was kind of cool, too, that at the end, none of the cast members had a clue how they were going to end this. And when they found out, that was their actual reaction. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over there. Please subscribe. Have a great day. God bless you. Praying for you.